Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Velmore. Today I'm going to be making two recipes from the Elder Scrolls Cookbook. One is a breakfast rice porridge and the other is a dandelion root tea. This is Saltrice porridge and Canis root tea. Let's get started. There is nothing to actually prep for this, so I'm just going to jump right into making the porridge, which is going to start with rice. And there is nothing in the recipe that says rinse the rice, but I'm a big proponent that the rice you make should always be rinsed. I'll add in the water, and I'm going to bring that up to a simmer, then cover it and let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes until all the water has been absorbed. Now that the water has been absorbed, I am going to add milk. I'm going to add it half a cup at a time every 5 minutes for the next 25 minutes or so. While that goes, for my tea, I am going to add dandelion root and burdock root. And I am going to toast that up for about 5 minutes. Now that that has toasted up and got nice and fragrant, I am going to add in water and a cinnamon stick. And I will let that simmer for about 15 minutes. Once this gets to your desired thickness, I'm going to add honey, vanilla, and a pinch of salt. Give that a stir. And then taste it a bit more to make sure it's your desired sweetness and flavor. And this should be ready to serve. Now for the toppings that I want to put on this, earlier this week I made a raspberry sauce, which I just cooked down some raspberries with a little bit of water, some sugar, honey, a touch of cinnamon, and a touch of espresso powder, and some sliced almonds. These were both delicious and worked very well together as a meal. The tea was very earthy with just enough of a flavor of cinnamon, and alone was enjoyable, but really shined with a bit of brown sugar and cream added, as the recipe suggested. The sweet and slightly rich flavor complemented the cinnamon and roots wonderfully. Though without any caffeine, some people will probably enjoy this more as an afternoon tea as opposed to a breakfast tea, which served with a nice scone or some coffee cake would still be wonderful. The porridge was fantastic. I love porridge, and though having a recipe is nice, this recipe doesn't really do anything but give you some guidelines. From choosing your own toppings, to adjusting it to the sweetness level that you would like, even to just adding milk for your own preferred thickness. Like I said, it was delicious, but the recipe, doesn't really have a lot going for it. I hope you enjoyed. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I'll have the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and come on back next week for another recipe.